Season 11, the 6th anniversary, just went live, which means a massive amount of new content just got added to the game, including the highly anticipated DMZ Recon mode. And the first thing I want to discuss regarding this mode is how to unlock QG, Jetplate Slayer, a special melee weapon, the Shuriken, and over 20 different epic rewards. Let's begin with the new grindable DMZ camos. So 10 new camos have been added to the game, and to earn these you have to complete faction missions and weekly missions within DMZ, which are going to reward you with a wide variety of items, including the new DMZ camo crates. Now once you have acquired some crates, they can be found in your warehouse within DMZ. They do not show up in your normal inventory, but the camos are usable across all game modes. And all 10 camos are in the same crate for every gun in the game, so it might take some time unlocking the exact camo you want for a certain gun. A cool feature of these camos is you can set reactive stages if you wish to, where you can select multiple camos for a single gun, and it will switch between the selected camos as you get kills. Base and epic skins do have 3 stages, legendary has 4 stages, and mythic skins do have 5 reactive stages. Either way, now let's check out how to get QG, the Lilymaru sword, and more. So to unlock these skins, you need to acquire weapon cases, which is done by defeating QG the boss in DMZ and then extracting without dying. But it's not exactly that simple. Let's take it step by step. So while in the lobby, you need to make sure you have hard mode selected, as the weapons case is not available in the normal mode. Now to access hard mode, your gear needs to be of epic rarity or higher, including your weapon, backpack, and armor. I also highly recommend buying flash grenades before entering the match. I'll explain why in just a moment. Now once you're in the match, QG is found at the Kurohana ship, so start making your way in that direction. Once you have arrived, clear out any NPC enemies or other players that you do run into. QG himself can be found at 2 different areas within the Kurohana ship. You'll know where he is due to the weapons case marking found on the mini-map. Now before taking him on, it's important to know his special abilities, which does include blocking bullets, high speed movement, and one-hitting you with his execution. He's pretty damn strong, especially if you do not know what you're doing. Now that you know what you're up against, let's discuss how to beat him easily. And the trick is to use flash grenades. Now from my experience, the best method is to eliminate the enemies around QG and then to lure him to you, not to go to him. So what I do is either shoot at him or go into his detection radius to get his attention. He will then start sprinting towards you. Once he does this, switch to your throwable, and then your timing just has to be good. Once thrown, I like to run away just in case my throw was not effective. If you manage to flash him, now it's time to mag dump on him, and I recommend using a weapon with an extended mag so that you do not have to reload, risking him recovering. Another tip I recommend knowing is his boundaries. QG can only move within certain areas from my experience, so if you move outside of those areas, you're safe from his attacks. And you're really able to use this boundary as a big advantage, because once he hits his max distance, he stops, and then he is a big target and he is easy to flash and then of course eliminate him. So yeah, use it to your advantage. Either way, once you have eliminated him, it's now time to loot his chest and to pick up the item labeled as weapons case. Do note, once you pick it up, you're marked on the minimap for everyone to see. You're basically a moving target, so expect company if you do not exfil soon, so it's recommended to exfil as fast as possible. You can do this at any of the exfil points across the map, but what I like to do is run to this boat terminal. At this terminal, you're gonna run into a flamethrower enemy and a ninja enemy among normal AI. They aren't too difficult to deal with. And if you do activate the terminal, a 3-minute and like 25-second countdown timer is going to begin. And a boat extraction point is going to be marked for you, and you need to be at that point when the timer hits 0 to exfil by but. The reason I like this exfil point is because within those 3 minutes I'm able to crack and loot both safes and use the special cargo terminal for some more loot. This means I'm able to exfil with the weapons case quickly but also get a decent amount of valuable loot. Now if you're confident you can stay in game for as long as you wish, but remember, if you die, you lose the weapons case and you start over. Either way, once you have extracted with the weapons case, it can be found within your warehouse under seasonal rewards and tokens. Now click on the case and click more. 2 cases will now be available. The first one is a random loot crate. The second one is the DMZ Recon crate, and that's the one we're after. Click confirm on that one. And now you're gonna see how long this grind is actually going to take, as this crate contains shards for QG, the Lilimaru sword, and the shuriken, as well as 20 plus epic blueprints. On screen you guys can see the odds for the different rewards. Now QG requires 120 shards to be unlocked, and the sword and the shuriken each require 80 shards to be unlocked, and the epic guns are normal rewards. Now after 5 weapon cases I have received 5 QG shards, 8 shuriken shards, and 6 Lilimaru shards, and 1 epic weapon. It is definitely going to be a long grind, but at least now you guys know exactly how it works. So good luck in your grind, and let me know down below if you have any questions. And guys, with that being said though, that is gonna be all for today's video, so I hope you did enjoy. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.